Well guys, we're gonna head back in the old ridges today. Turkey season opens this weekend. I thought I'd get in and out of there. I don't want to go in there while they're hunting. So, let's go find some shotgun fields and have some fun. So, let's get at it. There's a 14 to 15 with a little iron. Now that's like a shotgun shell. That's the old reading. Got this stick brush. But I'm not picking up nothing. Go down a little bit. But I ain't picking it up. There it is over here. There it is. Shotgun shell. It's like an old one too. Let's see what it is. I get through this brush. I can't get it to focus. Well, there it is. Western New Chief. It don't want to focus no light in his woods. Well, there you go. Clean my mess up and I'm moving on. There's a 12 to an 18. A little bit of iron. Now that's shotgun shell. Wood will grow up in a month, 2 months. Impossible to get in them. Too snaky, too grown up. Can't even walk through them. There it is. Shotgun shell. It's like a high brush of some kind. Clean the mess up, I'll show it to you. Western Super X. Not a Winchester, but a Western. So that's an old one. That's before they merged. That's a good one. Good collector. All right, moving on. Target right here, right amongst these deer beds. These deer beds all in here right here where they've laid down during the night. I don't know if they was here when they jumped them up or what. Let's get on this target. That reads. That reads from a 17 high pitch. And up to a 34 just for a second. What in the world? That's an awful high rating for a bullet. Right here. Well, wouldn't it be nice if another hunter lost a coin in these old woods. That'd be nice. No. That ain't a good sign right there. Barbed wire. That was my signal. That must be some old barbed wire to read like that, because I've got this thing about phased out on the barbed wire. That's got to be some old barbed wire, different kind of metal. We'll check it again here and make sure. Oh, that was it. Moving on. Now that reads a 12 to a 16. Hopefully that's a shotgun shell. Hopefully. Nope, that's what I was afraid of. An old bullet of some kind. No, another old bullet. It's got a ring around it. This one does. Well, I know it's an old one. Okay. What I'm saying, you don't know till you put them in your hands. Red just like a shotgun shell. Old lead bullet. Moving on. I read a 10, 11, 14. That don't read like a bullet. That reads like a shotgun shell. If I can get down in here. Some of these places hard to get just set down in. Haven't hit it yet. Go down a little bit. What a tree root. Rocks. It's under this rock. Right there it is. Under that rock. I think I see it. Right there it is. Shotgun shell. Hid up under that rock. See what that one is. Okay. Put my rocks back. Fill my hole back up. I'll show it to you. The Remington UMC Nitro Club. I know they started making them in 1915 and stopped in 1927. That's a good old pine, old shell under them rocks. Been laying there a long time. All right, we're gonna move on. There's a 12 to a 15 right there. Now that's like an old shotgun shell. In these woods, they could be real old. I see it right there. Shotgun shell. See what that one is. Let's see what this one is. I have to get up here because I can't trust myself in that camera. A Remington UMC Sure Shot. I know they started making them in 1915 to 1927. Now I'm saying this out in the field. Now, so collectors, I've been finding these lately. But it's been a month since I've been out in these old woods. Let me clean my mess up and we're moving on. Now you can see these old woods are growing up. It won't be long. Looks like this right now. But here's what it'll look back in about a month from now. And full of ticks. So let's get back at it. I'm showing some iron. Anything from 14, 18 to 20. Acts like a bullet. You don't know. You just don't know, guys. Who's reading? If the ground's wet or minerals, certain minerals in it, it reads different. Go down deeper. Out of the hole. Nope, another shotgun shell. Read just like a bullet. Shotgun shell. See what that one is. Clean up my mess and I'll show it to you. Oh, this is another rare one. This is an extra range JC Higgins 20 gauge. That's an old Sears shell. I've never found an extra range one before. That's an old one. And that is a rare one. Good find right there. Good find. All right, that's a nice one. Moving on. There's a 14 and a 16 right there. I put money on it at the shotgun field. We'll find out. There it is. That looks like a little old 16 gauge right there. Shotgun shell, baby. And there that one is. It's another one. UMC Nitro Club. Old shell. Old shell, buddy. You know, people don't love these things, but they're good collectors, make good displays. That's part of our history. No, it's not a silver coin from the 1800s. I wished it was, but it ain't. So we're moving on. There's a 15 up to a 22. That don't act like a shotgun. Acts like a bullet. We'll see. That wind is cool this morning, too. We don't want to hurt that little baby. Put him over here. I'd like to have him at the pond. I know them bluegill would love him. I still ain't got that out of the hole. Old bullet. Just another old bullet. Okay, I know it was. Didn't read too high for a shotgun shell. All right. Moving on. Well, according to your equinox, that's an 18 to a 20. No iron on this cold morning. Acts like a bullet. Nope, I see a shotgun shell right there. But it's not an old one. It could be. It could not be. Clean off the head a little bit. That's a W&W. I'll show you a better picture here. Old Winchester. Western Winchester. When they combine. Well, that's that. Like I said, back in the 50s is when they started putting plastic in the shell. So there you go. All right, we're moving on. Well, here's today's finds, guys. Don't look like a lot, but I covered a lot of ground in these old woods. I wanted to get back on the farm today, but I thought I'd better get back in these woods another time because turkey season opens this weekend, and the owner that gives me permission to be in here, I know he'll have some hunters in here, and I don't want to disturb him and scare the game off in front of them. I wouldn't like that if I was hunting. So I thought I'd get back in there today. And I worked these old woods. It's kind of thick, and they're starting to grow up, as you've seen in the video. But anyway, I'll show you what I found here today. Found a couple of real old ones and some rare ones. And this old W&W, it's nothing rare or old. It's probably ain't 20, 30 years old. They started making these in the 50s. You see the date right here. Just old Western Winchester. And these Super X's right here, they started making, you see the date on them. They made them from 1932 to 64. So you don't know how old the range they are. But them's all good collectors, good for displays. Found another one now, old 16 gauge. It's probably old, and it's a low brass one. Good shape though. But you're trying to figure out if they come from the same gun. Don't look like the same pattern on the firing pin, does it? And there you go on that. Now, I found a bunch of these right here. I've been finding these late. Now, these are good. These were made from 1915 to 1942. It's according to where they lay. Now, that one looks like it might have been fired from the same gun. It's sure shot. See how the firing pin's to one side? And the one side on that, probably fired from the same gun. Just in that same general area. Squirrel hunt. Back in the day. I found another one here. And this one ain't as good a shape, don't look like. But it may have been fired from the same gun too. It's a Nitro Club. It's a different brand. It's not a sure shot. But you don't know. But it's fun to find them. It's so fun just to get out in here. You never know what's in the next toe. You just never know. The oldest one I found was a Western New Chief. You see the date on it. They started making these in 1898. These were nice ones, but these are rare to find. That's laid a long time, I bet you. That's the oldest one. Old Western New Chief. Okay, and the most rarest one I found, which is a surprise. I'd found a couple of these, but this is a long range, extra range. That's what it says. That means it's got extra powder, high brass. JC Higgins, it's a 20 gauge. That's rare in itself. A 20 gauge and a Higgins, extra range. That's an old one. I had to look this one up. You really can't get no affirmative, really positive dates, but I think it's around 1908, best I could figure, and read up on it. Old guy from Sears. This is a Sears shell. Like, you know, later on they come up with the Ted Williams and the Mallard and stuff like that. This is the old JC Higgins. This guy took his place, took Sears over back in the early 1900s, and they named the brand of shells after it. That's a rarity right there. Old collector. Never found one of them before. And I found a few old bullets. I didn't show all of them. Just bits and pieces. Just bits and pieces, old bullets. Over time, I guess, from hunting. Just bits and pieces. Old modern bullets. Deer hunting, I'd say, over the years. And this, found one of these. This looks like the old 45 APC. 45 auto shells. This place full of them in these ridges. Even on that old farm. Just full of them. But these are old rarities right here. I don't know if it's fired out with muzzle loader, but you see the rifling on it. It's got a ring around it. And it's solid lead. Solid lead. Well, that's what I found today, besides a bunch of old barbed wire and stuff I didn't show you. Stuff like that. I'm going to try to get back on that farm. The only reason is turkey season opens this weekend. I thought I'd get back in there. I love finding these shotgun shells. They're fun to find. You don't know. My goal is to find the oldest one I could ever find in these old woods. So, try to get back on the farm again, the old farmhouse and stuff, and see what else, how much more trash I can find up before I hit some corn. So, I want to thank you all for watching. God bless everyone, and I'll see you next time.